camera. That's kind of upsetting. Yeah, welcome to the research portion of the weekly meeting. Let's get right into it. Are you interested in presenting? Sign up as presentations on ritstech.club. It's a perfect way to get free stuff. You get the lanyard. Oh yeah, you want the lanyard. I'm not going to lie. This is what the presentation sign up looks like. It's really easy to fill out. Just let me know you're presenting, and then we can get you up here. Announcements. Join the Discord. I think everyone's in the Discord, just in case. Yeah, please sign in. Go to the sign in category. General meeting. React to sign in to sign in. Oh yeah. Check the calendar. That's where all the good stuff is. You can see what's coming down the line. Just like with the mailing list. Sarah does a newsletter. It's oh so pretty. It lets me know what presentations are happening this week. And clap it up for the sponsors. Oh yeah. Keep going. We're so love the sponsors. Hey, this week's cybersecurity news, we have the German cybersecurity chief. There was a Microsoft data breach and Texas v. Google. Okay. So Germany's Interior Ministry fired their cybersecurity chief on Tuesday. Arne Schonbaum. What was it? Schonbaum was cut from his job for ties to Russian intelligence. The comedian John Bowerman reported Russian ties in his late night show. And his late night show is kind of like the German equivalent to Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. And the show's implying that that guy was in contact with a lobbying group that was co-founded with a Russian intelligence agency. And they included that the Russian cybersecurity firm was founded by a former KGB officer who was given an award from Putin himself. And mostly their focus was on a party that he had attended. It was a 10-year anniversary party, and he is saying that he was approved by the Interior Ministry to participate in this party. He was a keynote speaker. He's saying it's not clear yet to what the ministry has checked and what the concrete accusations against me are. And then the Interior Ministry said back that they're going to be thoroughly and vigorously investigating, and that he was presumed innocent until he was guilty. So he asked for the investigation on Monday just to prove that there was no wrongdoing, and then was fired on Tuesday. So yeah. Next we have Microsoft data breach. An official statement was released by Microsoft today. That was as of yesterday. Regarding a breach, they were saying that sensitive information was exposed by a misconfigured server, and according to the server was secured, and because they were notified by a company called SOC Radar on September 24th. SOC Radar has a built-in cloud security module, which is constantly scanning the web and the dark web, quote unquote, to look for these kind of vulnerabilities. And according to Microsoft, no indication that customer accounts or systems were compromised, but the data was. And some of this exposed information included names, email addresses, email content, company name, phone numbers, and files that were linked to businesses between Microsoft customers and authorized Microsoft partners. Microsoft refrained from saying anything too in-depth about it, but SOC Radar released a blog post about it. And they said they found 65,000 entities from 111 companies located in an Azure blob storage. And then they made a searchable portal for it. So SOC Radar says they found proof of execution, statement of work documents, user info, product offers and orders, product details, and PII information in this breach. Uh-oh. Yeah. So Microsoft has said that SOC Radar is greatly exaggerating the scope of the issue and most of the numbers involved with it. And then SOC Radar got this information and then made a searchable database of all the things that they found. They named this Blue Bleed, which potentially exposed the other people to risks, and then Microsoft ordered them to take it down a couple days ago. And the CEO of SOC Radar was saying, like, we're kind of upset Microsoft said all these mean things about us, but And then last we have Texas versus Google. So Texas has filed a lawsuit against Google, and they're alleging that Google collected biometric data without consent from millions of Texans. Some of these they're biometric identifiers, including the voice prints and records of facial geometry. The Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton said Google Photos, Google Assistant, and Nest Hub Max were being used to capture this information. As it stands now, companies in Texas have been banned. It's been over a decade from collection without explicit consent. And they've prohibited things like unique characteristics of face and voice, and you need like formal advanced consent to allow collection of this. But according to the lawsuit, Google has been doing this since 2015. And this is not the only lawsuit. They've had many of them followed from like Arizona, Indiana, DC, and a couple more places. And these are all lawsuits regarding data privacy. And Google's going to fight the lawsuit because of course they are. And they were saying like, oh, the users could have turned it off at any point. And the Attorney General Paxton was saying like, once again, Google is saying that Attorney General Paxton is mischaracterizing our products in another breathless lawsuit, and that they will set the record straight in court. So that will be to follow. These are the sources, so I don't make them up. And without further ado, we have this week's presentations. We have Dan doing malicious SSH, Max with an HTML resume, and Ben doing searching exposed file systems. Oh yeah.